What if he leaves me?
What if I don't have a job?
What if I can't afford the baby I have right now?
What if she's my daughter?
My friend.
My sister.
My neighbor.
What if I make myself available?
What if she saw the baby?
What if I didn't judge her?
What if there's a knock on the door?
I had a neighbor that came over to my house one morning and asked me if I could take her to an appointment the next day. I didn't know where she wanted to go, but I said, sure, I'll take you to an appointment. She said she had an appointment at Planned Parenthood. And so I still said, yes, I will take you. I mean, it wasn't my job to judge her and say, well, I'm not going to take you there. I mean, God gives us grace and mercy, and that's what we need the most. But it was like God just put it on my heart, say, yeah, I'll take you, but I want you to go somewhere with me first. She said, yeah, sure. And so I didn't tell her what it was. When she left, I called Pregnancy Decision Center and I said, I need an appointment with an ultrasound tonight. I thought if she had an ultrasound, how can you say you don't want that? God just put that on my heart to say, let's get an ultrasound for this baby. They talked with her and everybody was gracious and loving, and so it was very exciting to sit there with her to see what her reaction was going to be during the ultrasound. She said, I'm not going to go to Planned Parenthood. So it just gives me chills thinking about that now. So it was a life saved. They talked to her about keeping the baby and helping her with the baby, or there were other options like adoption, and so they gave her all this information. And I remember when we left, we were talking about that, and we were talking about adoption, and I even knew a couple that were looking to adopt. I think she did go back and forth a lot. I mean, it was a hard decision. I mean, you have 9 months to think about things, and you can change your mind and whatever. So I told her, I said, we'll find someone to adopt your baby if you decide that. And it gave her hope.
So when Terry told me about the opportunity with her neighbor to possibly adopt her child, I felt very nervous. We were invited to a cookout at Terry and Dan's house where their neighbor would come over and join us. We found it easy to talk to her and presented her with our profile, and I assumed that she probably had a pile of other profiles to look through, so I never thought that she would choose us.
After she met them, she wanted them to be the parents of her baby.
We were thrilled. We were available and ready for the call when the doctor said the baby might come. We went into the maternity room and we were able to watch Sam come into this world. Couldn't believe that he was ours. I think it's heroic that somebody would surrender their child for adoption, and it's all selfless act with the child in mind. And I know Sam is happy that his birth mom gave him life, and he has thanked her for that.
That just made my heart full to know that they got a baby boy to raise and that he was there and alive and being used by God. So it was amazing.